Okay, welcome back to my class. So today we'll discuss a very important topic, and that is the goals of the five-year plan. So firstly, let us see this. When India got independence in the year 1947, then a planning commission was set up in our country on 15th of March 1950, and the first chairman of the planning commission was the Prime Minister of India, the first Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. And let us see, the first five-year plan was launched in the year 1951. And then after India had launched 12 five-year plan, the last 12 five-year plan was launched between 2012 to 2017. But the present NDA government has replaced the planning commission with the Niti Aayog. Niti means National Institution for Transforming India. So Niti Aayog has been formed at the place of planning commission. So presently we don't have planning commission, we have Niti Aayog. So when this planning commission was set up, they also set up certain goals. That goals are to be achieved in our country. And let us see what were the goals. So let us see these goals of the five-year plan. As let us see, 5 year it is given, it means the duration of the plan was 5 years. So the first five-year plan was launched in the year 1951. So each and every plan were having some specific goal, but there were certain, let us say, long-term prospective goals of our country. Suppose the first plan were having that the more emphasis were laid on the agricultural production. In the second five-year plan, that emphasis shifted from agriculture to industry. So each and every plan having their specific goal, but there were long-term goals. So let us see what were the long-term perspective goal of the plan and planning commission of our country. The first and most important goal of the five-year plan is the growth. Second one is modernization. Third one is self-reliance, and fourth one is equity. So we'll discuss one by one. Growth, let us see what is the meaning of growth. Growth, first objective, first goal of the five-year plan is goal. It refers to increase in the country's capacity to produce the output of goods and services within the country. It means the first and most important goal of the five-year plan was to increase the capacity to produce the output within the country. It means, let us see, the most important indicator of the growth of a country is the growth into the GDP. It means a steady growth into the GDP. And GDP, all of you are knowing, the GDP is the market value of all the goods and services produced in the country during a year. So our planners, they decided that it is necessary to produce more goods and services if the people of India are to enjoy a more rich and varied life. So if the people of India wants to enjoy more varied life, rich and varied life, then we must produce more goods and services. This is just like a size of a cake. If you are going in a suppose birthday party of your friend, and the size of cake is small, then your share also will be small. But the size of a cake is big, then individual share also will be large. So certainly, let us say, if the production of the goods and services will increase in a country, then certainly the per capita output will increase, and the consumption level of the people will increase in a country. So this was the first and most important goal of the five-year plan. And second, another important goal of the five-year plan was modernization. Let us see, modernization refers to adoption of new technology in the process of production. Adoption of new technology in the process of production. For example, if farmer wants to increase the agricultural production, then they must use the high-yielding varieties of seeds, then fertilizer, chemical fertilizers, and machineries in the process of production instead of old ones. Similarly, let us say if a factory owner wants to increase the industrial production, they have to adopt new machine in the process of production instead of old ones. So this modernization does not mean only that adoption of new technology. Modernization means also, let us see, that change into the social outlook. Here I have already written, it also refers to changes in social output, that women should have the same rights as men. Modern society makes use of the talents of women in workplace, in banks, factories, schools, and hospitals. So the planners, they decided that the women's participation is very, very important for the modernization, for the growth of a country, and women should get equal rights as the men have in our country, and the participation of women in the production process should increase, and they must participate in the process of production. So this was the aim. The third and most important aim of the 5-year plan was self-reliance. Let us see, it means avoiding imports of those goods which could be produced in India itself. This policy was considered necessary in order to reduce our dependence on foreign countries, especially for food. So as we have seen, let us say, this self-reliance means reducing the dependency on foreign countries, on external sector. Dependency means reduction in the dependency on foreign countries. It means, so as we have seen that before the independence, or even at the time of independence, India were depending on foreign countries. India was importing food grains, especially the food grains from USA, to feed the people of our country. But our planners, they decided that we must start the production of food grains, and we must be self-sufficient in the food production. And let us see, we have seen that government of India, they launch different programs and they develop the infrastructure, and they, let us see, brought a lot of policies reform to increase the agricultural production, and India become self-reliant in India agricultural production. So that planners, they decided we must, let us see, we must become self-reliant, especially in the food production. And another last goal is given, equity. Equity, it implies equitable distribution of income so that the benefits of growth are shared by all sections of the society. So last goal was that the benefit of the growth must be shared by all the section of the society. So our planners decided that there must be equitable distribution of income wealth. There must be the reduction in the income and inequalities in the society, so that the benefit should go to each and every individuals of our country. So in order to achieve these goals, different policies were found, different policies were being adopted in our country. So that we will discuss in the next video. So let us see what was the goal of the 5-year plan. The first and most important goal was growth. Second one is the modernization. Third one is self-reliance. And fourth one is equity. I think this concept is clear to all of you. Okay, thank you.